All right, this week, 5 items that we have. The first one is going to be a waterproof radio. If you guys have been following for a while, you guys know that I use this Cobra, and it is by far my favorite two-way radio. You guys even saw me when I was changing the batteries, and the way that we did it. Once we did, we put the date that we did it. That way we know exactly when we have to replace the batteries again. So I already changed it for this year. We're not going to be touching on that. I already did a video in regards to that. But my first pick for this week, 5 items, will be a waterproof radio. Remember, both fans are not waterproof. And if you're going to be in the field, you need to have a waterproof radio. Now, one of the things that I encourage everybody is make sure that you have a radio that is simple enough that anybody can use. Second, make sure that it is visible in case that you lose it. And it happened to me. I have misplaced it in the camp, and because of the color, I have been able to find it relatively quick. Now, this one in particular, it does float, meaning if it falls, it does float, and this is waterproof. Again, waterproof, and it does have the weather channel, something that you want as well. Now, for my case, I have it in channel 3. That way, everybody knows exactly what channel am I going to be. That way, if anybody grabs my radio or I give them a radio, they know exactly where they need to go. And this is simple, very, very simple. And again, in the back, I have the date where I changed the battery, so they know that they have brand new batteries. Now, the second one, this is something that I don't see a lot of folks with. I use it all the time, so I will put it in there as a recommendation for those of you who want it. Who want to have it. For me, it's crucial because I need to know distance, and that is a rangefinder. This is mine. This is a Vortex rangefinder. It's really slim. It only has one battery, and it has been the same battery since I bought it. I have an extra one in there, but it's the same. Why do I need this? Because I need to know the distance that I'm shooting. I can guesstimate, but this device right here provides me an exact amount of yards or exact distance to where the animal is. So if my rifle, if I'm hunting, say for example, with the 30-30, and I am 0 out of 100 yards, and the animal is further away, I need to adjust. You get what I'm saying? If I don't see the range, I will not be able to hit the animal properly because the first shot counts. So a rangefinder is a must for me. Let's say that I'm past the range that I'm comfortable with. This tells me that, well, Billy, you shooting a 30-30 at 200 yards, you're not comfortable with that because you're comfortable at 250 yards. So how about you shorten the range and we get there? How about we do that? This allows for that, and I use this often. It does come with a case and everything, and I have it in my pack all the time. Now, for the third one, this is something that I keep in my pack. You may disagree with this one. I personally like it, and it is a binocular. No, I'm not talking about a binocular. I'm talking about a monocular, just a single one, and it is exactly the same as my other one. It's a 10 by 42, and this 10 by 42. Just look at the size. Remember, ounces become pounds, and pounds, well, it will get you tired. So if I'm in the ATV, I will have this on the ATV, but if I'm walking, at any given time, this is what I have. In the vehicle, I have binoculars. In my pack, I have a monocular. Why? Because it's just lighter and it lets me see. It's exactly the same magnification of this Vortex one. In fact, I have been thinking about upgrading this for a Vortex, but when I went and I tested out, it was exactly the same. Don't ask me where I got this. I don't remember. That is how old it is. I don't remember, but it does work. So a monocular, and I have it in my pack. That will be the third item. Now, the fourth item. The fourth item is something that I will leave up to your discretion which route you go with, but it will be a flashlight. Now, I have shown you all many flashlights in here, but ultimately this is the one that I use the most, and I have one in my pack. This is my summer one. Why? Because even though that I have 24/7 light during summertime, if I have to fix something, let's say that I have to maintain the rifle and I want to see inside, this will help me. If I had to deal with a something that it broke on the ATV, this has a magnet that I can attach and I can see what I'm doing better. You get what I'm saying? So that's why this is in my pack. It's not because I need the light per se, to navigate or anything. No, because it's 24/7 light here in Alaska during summertime. But when I'm fixing stuff, I want to see. In fact, I was actually cleaning the barrel the other day in one of my rifles, and I took out the bowl and I put it on the side. I put this on the front of the barrel, and I looked on the back side, and I was like, oh, nice, it's nice and clean. So I used this for that. So a flashlight. Now doing summer, this is for summertime. This is mine for summertime, and I carry this on myself, in my pocket. One like this all the time, but this one is in my pack, so that's why I'm recommending this. This is really slim, y'all. Really slim. It weighs absolutely nothing. But during wintertime, I usually go with headlamps. It's the same brand and everything. The one thing that I don't like much about the headlamp, and this one in particular, is like it's not a C charger. Is this old ones, but these ones are old, still working. But yeah, headlamps are a must during winter time, so bear that in mind. Now, since I show you now two devices that will require charging, the fifth is a slim battery bank. Very slim. I mean, this one right here is 5,000 in it. Again, I put the date that I got it. That way I know exactly how old it is. That way when it starts giving me, like not holding the charge for too long, I know how old it is. Because sometimes we buy things and we just don't know, right? So if I need to charge the radio, I have a charger or have a battery bank. If I need to charge the flashlight, I have a battery bank. And of course, I have the cables to go with it. So those will be my 5 items for this week. A radio, waterproof radio. A rangefinder. That way, when you take those shots, you know exactly what distance the animal is. And if you can't take it, that means that you got to get closer. A monocular that I don't remember where I bought it from. You can Vortex have them, and they are exactly the same. The quality, well, I'm not gonna speak about the quality, but the image looked the same to me. So, but a monocular, that way you avoid carrying a I can't even remember anymore. This is a lot heavier than this. So that's why I carry this. Monocular, binoculars, I don't know. Anyway, a monocular. The fourth one is a flashlight. Depends on the season. You may want to change, like you want to have your hands free. So if you want to carry a headlamp, fine. If you want to carry this one, fine too. Just have a flashlight. And last, a battery bank. Try to get a slim one. That way it doesn't weigh that much and it fits anywhere or fits in your pockets in your pack. And make sure that you put when you got it. That way you know exactly how old it is. And of course, the cables for that. So that is it. Those are my 5 items for this week. Hopefully you like it. Let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you next week with the next 5 items.